Hello, lovely scientists. Welcome to another exciting and interesting lesson with Mr. Olia. And I hope you learned a lot from the previous lesson. Today's lesson, you will be learning more about the brief history of atomic theory. I'll come again. The brief history of atomic theory. In the previous lesson, I told you that atom is the smallest particle of an element, and also atom has three charges, which are electrons, protons, and neutrons. I hope you remembered. Again, atoms is the smallest particle of an element. Atom contains, or atom has, three charges: electrons, which is negative, proton, positive charge, and neutron, which have no charges. Now let's see some scientists that also contributed to the atomic theory. 1. Ernest Rutherford, who was a British physicist. Ernest Rutherford was a British physicist. He did experiments that proved that atoms are mostly empty space. He proved that atoms are mostly empty space. Ernest Rutherford also discovered the nucleus, which contains positively charged particles, which is now known as protons. He was the first to suggest that electrons circle the dense nucleus. So he was also the first scientist to suggest that electrons circle a dense nucleus, turning around like an orbit. Next, Niels Bohr, another scientist. Niels Bohr was a Danish physicist. He proposed that electrons move in different orbits or energy level around the nucleus. I'll come again. He proposed that electrons move in different orbits or energy level around the nucleus. Next, Niels Bohr also proposed that each energy level is located at a specific distance from the nucleus. Each energy level is located at a specific distance from the nucleus and contains a certain number of electrons, and it contains a certain number of electrons. These are some pictures displaying Niels Bohr's atomic structure or atomic theory, electrons and proton. Next, the current atomic theory. According to Bohr model, except an electron orbits the nucleus in random paths, the region where they are most likely to be found are called electron clouds. I'll come again. The region where they are most likely to be found are called electron clouds. So super kids, let's see a practical question. The region where electrons are mostly likely to be found are called electron what? Let me see, we'll get the answer. The answer is electron cloud. That was very smart of you. So super kids, it has been a learning process so far. Knowing some great scientists who contributed to the discovering of atoms and the particles found in an atom. I believe you've learned a lot in this lesson and throughout this trimester. Don't forget, always study and stay safe. See you next trimester. Bye bye.